Okay? Uh, fourth degree possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, possession of a controlled dangerous substance, possession with intent to distribute a controlled dangerous substance. Yeah, he was dealing drugs also. Look, man, this man was busy. First degree robbery, third degree criminal restraint, third degree terroristic threat, third degree aggravated assault, first degree aggravated sexual. Listen, these sexual assaults, who were they against? Who were they against? Who is he who is he? Is this rape? What is he? What is this? Makes no sense. What is he doing out? Why isn't he locked up? Why wasn't he in prison? With a rap sheet like this? I've known people that had a shorter rap sheet. They didn't go to prison, maybe once. Third degree unlawful possession of a weapon. Second degree possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose. This man was busy. And here he is, a ripe old age, prison free. So he became what you call, you just heard these are the things he were busy doing in life. And you wonder how he became an FBI agent. And see, one thing the FBI agents do, they allow you to commit crimes. They show it on television. You seen the show The Blacklist? That man was a criminal. He was killing people. He would kill you. But he was helping get other people in prison that they couldn't catch. So they used him. This is how it works. He lived a ripe old age, became what they call a prominent person in the community. A pillar of the community. He ended up getting he's supposed to be a mentor for kids. He had a boxing. He took his money and he did something with it. And when he got older, he got out. He too old to commit crimes now. People get to a certain age, they just can't commit crime anymore. Now they start doing good things. And he started doing good things. Don't you know you take a murderer, and when he get old, he's still a murderer? According to the father, he's still a murderer. You just got away with it. This is him. This is the man that's responsible. This is the shotgun shooter. This is who he revealed. And of course, most of the people where he lived, they knew. That brings me to this guy, Cory Booker. This was the stunner. There was a lot of shockers in this documentary. The man really did his research. He really did his research. So what does this man have to do with the shooter, William Bradley? He's a politician. Paid for by Booker team for Newark. He's a politician, New Jersey. Okay, this was his political campaign ad for mayor. So this was a commercial that came on. In the commercial, here is, you guessed it, William Bradley. What is he doing in a campaign ad? He became like a poster boy for them. He became a face. We appreciate your service, and so, we're going to show you our gratitude. We're going to allow you to do this and that. We're going to even put you in a campaign ad. And you're going to be on television commercial. And he's like a trophy to them. You help us eliminate a huge figure. Thank you. This is a thank you, family. This stuff, I'm supposed to be making all this up. The Most High is angry with this. He gonna have a field day on Babylon for this. And many other things. This is just one of them. One of the many injustices. And we supposed to be okay with this? Malcolm ain't okay with this. He was for righteousness. This ain't right. Who's going to be okay with this? I'll tell you who. Wicked camp leaders. That's who. Because they're doing the same thing he did. As of 10/24/2018, he died. This is his obituary. Once he dies, he goes to a part of Shaul where the Malakim, there was a Malak that drug him by force. He gets evil, mean looks from these Malakims that will frighten you to death. He's dealing with torments. He hadn't eaten. He hadn't drank anything since he left this place. And he's hungry. He's thirsty. The worms are eating at his body. He got a pass on earth. But I promise you, he didn't get a pass when he went to the other side. And now he's paying for it. He got by. He lived his whole life. He didn't go to prison. He didn't mention not one time he went to prison. He lived his whole life, but now he's paying for it. He got by, but he didn't get away. Look at this. This turned my stomach upside down when I saw it in the documentary. They gave him what the man called in the documentary a hero send-off. This is a horse, two-horse, and buggy with his coffin inside see-through glass at his funeral. That's the next point. At his funeral. Security detail at Bradley's funeral. What in the world? You saw his rap sheet. What in the world? Security detail at Bradley's funeral? You gotta be kidding. You see his picture. You see the obituary. I know. This stuff is hard to believe. What is he doing there? Lieutenant Governor at Bradley's funeral. What is she doing there? Lieutenant Governor? Is she related to him? No. These politicians, they had to embrace this man. And they did. He in their political ads. And this stuff wasn't brought. I'm bringing out things that wasn't brought out. This is what I see. He was in connection with these people. When you die, do you think a lieutenant governor from your state gonna be there at your funeral? Have you ever been to any of your family members' funerals? And there was lieutenant governor. And he was a regular person. Don't tell me he was a general in the military. That doesn't count. He was a regular person. No. Let me go deeper. He was a criminal. He committed all type of crimes. He killed an innocent man. He robbed banks. He raped women. He was a rapist. He was a robber, a thief. And if he's all this, you know he's a liar. What is she doing there? Who is this? They're paying their gratitude. We're very thankful you took out the man that you were supposed to take out. We're very thankful for. Here she is. She was in there. Lieutenant Governor, New Jersey. Sheila Oliver. Who is Sheila Oliver? I don't even know I don't know Sheila Oliver. The Cory Booker. I've seen him. I know him. And of course, I need to mention, he asked them about William Bradley. They know him. When I say they know him, they know him. They know who he is. They know his background. They know what he did. What did they say? Well, him being the shooter, yeah, we heard that, but that's just a rumor. We don't have it. Do you have facts on that? Do you have any facts on that? That man got the FBI files with his name in there mentioned as the shotgun shooter. Here's another one. Mayor, Newark, New Jersey. He asked this guy. Oh yeah, we know. Yeah, we heard the story. But do you have any? Don't you gotta be careful? This man said you gotta be careful making accusations like that. That could be dangerous. What accusation? He got the FBI files. It's in the statement of Hayer. Who the shotgun shooter was? What are you talking about? The man was identified. We got 2 witnesses. The shooter of the Colt 45, which he came clean. Hats off to the man that came clean. He's out of prison now. He came clean. He participated in something that was an act of violence. He came clean. His gun didn't kill him. It's that shotgun to the heart. Gotta be careful making accusations like this. This is what this man said in this documentary. You can't just make accusations if you don't have any proof. Where's your proof? Yeah, we know Bradley the shooter. We heard Bradley was the shooter with a smile on his face. But that's just talk. There was no proof. He never been to prison. He taken up for him. Of course, this whole thing was a complete tragedy. You have innocent people going to prison for years. One of them died in prison. One of them, the other got out, lived a little bit. He died. The innocent men. And then you had the guilty one with the Colt 45. He was shooting. The other shooters, of course, nothing. They got away. They were informants. They continue to be informants. Once they used informants, they continue to use them. So they don't want them captured. So what do? They capture innocent people. And that is wrong, family. And I know informants are listening to this. I know it. You're gonna disagree with this. Come on in the comment section with your nasty and you just get blocked. You just get blocked. You ain't gonna like this. You telling our secrets. The FBI, their files is declassified. It's no longer secret. It's open. All I'm doing is just doing a commentary on an absolute wonderful documentary on Malcolm X. Who killed Malcolm X? This question, it had to be answered. And this man would not rest until he find the answer. And he found it. And I'm thankful he was able to live to finish his documentary, because he was doing something very dangerous. He was doing something that could get him killed. It was very dangerous and risky. Listen, when you're in the land of your captivity, that's just it. You're a captive. You can't speak out and against. They tell you got free speech. That ain't real. If you have free speech, you should be able to make a threat against any of the officials and they don't arrest you. But that's not the case. I'm just talking. I'm just joking. And you make a joke about killing an official. Nah, you get arrested. You don't have free speech. You can't say anything you want to say. And you shouldn't say anything you want to say. You shouldn't hurl threats of violence against people. You shouldn't do that. Malcolm didn't do that. The only thing Malcolm said, we got to protect ourselves. We got to defend ourselves. They don't want to hear that. They don't want for you and me to defend ourselves. Again, check out this documentary. I have one more picture here. This of course, I've never seen this picture before. It was in the documentary. It shows Malcolm, the only brown kid in his class, when he was in school. It's a grade school picture. The documentary was an absolute, it's one of the, I don't know. It's a documentary that I will never forget. It was a very good job. The man did an excellent job. He was very, very professional. He conveyed the story so eloquently, and he did a magnificent job. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work that went into this. And I know he's not looking for the money reward, but it will be rewarding to him. He can sleep now. He can rest now that he got it out. But to the man, he needs to be very careful. His life, as Deuteronomy 28 says, hangs in doubt because of this documentary. He has to be very careful. He should come out of her. He should come out of her for his safety, because this isn't good for him. All right, watch the documentary. You won't be disappointed. Shalom.